Giovanni, and I'd like to present a small hobby project of mine, which is HTTP view, or HV2 for short, which is a framework for web applications that has been around since 2002. Was built by Giovanni Corriga for the SquigMap, the SquigMap web server, and basically no one else is using it, but I find it's a very nice small framework, and may add its using. So why HV2? It's fun, and also it's a simple web server. It's very simple to use. If you want to create a new web application, that simply returns a message. You implement a single method, a single line in the method, return a string, and you have your application. You just send start to that application and you run it. So it's for small websites, it takes you less time to build the stuff than to build a system. Yeah, unless you have one week experience. And so it's like Seaside, it's canvas based. Actually, the current version doesn't use the canvas, it uses the old Seaside builder that was in Seaside, until version 2.5, I believe. So you get the same stuff that you used to do in Seaside. Start H1 colon to specify an H1 type, and stuff. This is actually an example including the distribution of HV2. Yeah? No. The previous version was using the same builder as Seaside. Now the Seaside has moved to Canvas. We are moving to Canvas as well, but we're using a similar API, but not the same implementation, because the implementation of Canvas is too tight with there are too many system assumptions. So it would have taken me the same time to build a new Canvas than to port the system Canvas, so I decided let's build a new one. This is just for fun, sorry. Also, HV2 is HTTP compliant. It supports the four methods, the four standard methods: get, post, put, and delete. And or actually, that's really more of the idea of it, because the current version that you can find in SquigMap is basically the version that Joran was working on, plus if you go to the Squig source repository, you can find my changes. Now, the idea is to turn HV2 from a web application framework into a web services framework. So to move it into a different direction, not to compete with Seaside, because there is no sense to compete with Seaside, but to go into an area that Seaside doesn't really touch, which is that of RESTful web services application. So web services, to build stuff which is a property of where everything is addressable, where everything is well connected, where I don't remember the other two properties of RESTful applications. We use a standard interface based on the HTTP methods and so on. You can tell that I haven't actually tried this presentation before. And I was drinking beer while I was preparing these slides. So there are few words on this slide because I was too lazy to put more than that. So anyway, the idea is to add a new canvas system, which is already there, and to add the ability of building custom canvas on top of the canvas framework. So you get an XML canvas, an XHTML canvas, and then from there you can start building new stuff, such as something that may understand microformat or an atom canvas or something like that. And so, for example, this is an atom canvas. To build an atom field, you can start with a field, specify the auto, specify an entry, and so on and so on. And the idea is to have a flexible dispatch model. You build your application as a set of views, and you can dispatch. When you get a request, you dispatch the specific view based on the requested mount type or the HTTP method. Basically, it's fairly freeform. You can do however you want. That's basically it. The repository is there. All the packages have been moved to the previous repository to this repository's quick source, so you can find it there. If you want to give it a try, just try it, download it, and send me an email telling me that my code sucks. That's it.